Friendly greeting from a crowd of taxi drivers who said they've waited long enough to even have a meeting with him. The protest escalated to the point where one cab driver was taken away in cuffs. Kyle Joaquin has the details.
This is the moment where things got unruly. A taxi driver pinned to the floor as police handcuff him, the result of a protest that got out of control. Just moments earlier, members of the taxicab union stood in Rawson Square protesting and waiting for Parliament to be dismissed. And when it did, boos hurled at the Prime Minister as he crossed the street. And even after he entered the Churchill building, chaos erupted outside. According to Bahamas Taxicab Union President Wesley Ferguson, it was the only way they could get Minister's attention, despite a phone conversation with him.
He promised me faithfully on the telephone. He said, Mr. Ferguson, as early as Monday morning, I'm going to have somebody from my office. He gave me a name, I think it was Molly or something. He said, I was going to meet with you, we're going to reach out to you, and we're going to set up a meeting. It's going to be early next week. I said, all right, sir. I explained to him at the time, I said, the issues in the taxi industry is boiling over.
That meeting, he said, never happened. Ferguson said the union has raised concerns over a number of issues, from tour drivers stealing their customers to the treatment of taxi drivers at Prince George Wharf.
So we went to the cabinet office where the Prime Minister's car was parked, and about 60 or 70 taxi drivers, and we stood there all morning. The rain came down, the Prime Minister was yet again no-show.
The protesters shouted everything from "we want to be heard" to "this isn't what we voted for."
We want a meeting with the Prime Minister so we could address these concerns. That's just one concern. We could give you many, many more concerns, but that is one of our concerns.
But they weren't alone. This tourist here on vacation got involved as well.
Stop selling out! Stop selling your people out! Don't let the cruise turn you into... Quit worrying about...
The union president said they will continue to protest every day until their concerns are heard. For Our News, I'm Kyle Joaquin.